Greetings, dear friends. Today, we delve into a remarkable work of German literature by Günter Grass, recipient of the Nobel Prize in Literature in 1999. The novel is titled The Tin Drum. Here is a brief summary of its story. In the city of Danzig, that city teetering between Germany and Poland, a child was born named Oskar Matzerath to a seemingly ordinary family. But like the city itself, they were living atop a volcano. From the very beginning, Oskar was not like other children. He stared at adults with eyes that seemed like mirrors reflecting their true selves. He saw the contradictions in their words, the suspicion in their glances, the evil lurking behind their smiles. He was a child, but he understood. I decided to stop growing at the age of 3 because the world around me wasn't worth being a part of. That's what Oskar said when he abandoned the idea of childhood and maturity altogether. On his 3rd birthday, amidst the laughter of adults, he deliberately threw himself down the stairs and stopped growing. From that moment on, his tin drum became his constant companion. He couldn't sleep without it, couldn't bear to be separated from it. He beat it when he felt anger, betrayal, or fear. The drum was his voice, his weapon, his freedom. Characters around him. His mother, Agnes, a fragile woman torn between her Nazi husband Alfred Matzerath and her Polish lover Jan Bronski, a musician in a band who might, just might, be Oskar's real father. Gertrude, the red-haired girl, his childhood love that would never come true. Maria, whom he loved and then lost, like everything else in his life. But Oskar wasn't just a strange child. He had a supernatural gift, a piercing, destructive scream that shattered glass, his secret weapon when the world turned deaf. When no one screams, silence becomes complicity. The years passed, and the city slowly sank into the swamp of Nazism. Neighbors were arrested, Jan was expelled, and his mother suddenly died after eating raw fish heads in a moment of despair. Then the war broke out. Danzig was the first piece to fall. Oskar watched it all. He saw his father raise his arm in the Nazi salute, saw bombs, smoke, massacres. But he did not speak. He just beat the drum and screamed when everyone else stayed silent. Sometimes it's not enough to know the truth. You must stay outside it to keep your sanity. While everyone else grew up, changed, killed, or got killed, Oskar remained small in body, yet vast in grief. He lost his mother, his father, his city, even his illusion of remaining neutral. When the war ended, Oskar, the boy who wanted to stay away from the world, realized that, despite everything, he had grown. His height may not have changed, but his heart was weighed down with sorrow, regret, and experience. Surviving a war doesn't mean you came out of it alive. The message. The tin drum is not just about war, but about the human being, about the child in us who screams when adults fall silent, about trying to cling to innocence in the midst of destruction, and about the bitter question, can anyone stay pure in a world that has lost its mind?